Over the past year, we've featured Richland residents in an ongoing series called I Am Richland. But now we are transitioning our programs to feature City of Richland employees. By doing this, we hope to shed some light on the diverse workforce that is dedicated to providing you the services and amenities you desire while carrying out the city's strategic leadership plan. The City of Richland employs a workforce of over 500 full-time employees, and we provide our citizens with public safety, all of their utilities, housing programs, parks and recreation, a library, and other traditional city services. This month, we take you inside Benton County Emergency Services and introduce you to the CAD or CAD coordinator, Craig Hamilton.
At Benton County Emergency Services, I'm called the CAD coordinator. Mainly my primary focus is the 911 aspect of everything up here, the servers, PCs, telephones for the dispatchers. I also work a lot with the mobiles, the laptops out in the field for both law and fire. Make sure that they can VPN into us, that it's all encrypted to meet all the security requirements, but also give them the latest map and any other enhancements that they want, and kind of disseminate that out to the IT departments in all of Benton County, and kind of help them out, make sure that they're able to connect to the state to run driver's checks. And outside of that, I also picked up helping out with our 800 megahertz radio system, so making sure that they have IDs to connect in, making sure we know who's got what radios for all of the law enforcement agencies in all of Benton County, and everything else IT that you can think of in here for both the 911 side of the house and the emergency management side. When I took the job, it's definitely something I'm very proud of, knowing that when someone calls 911 and they get help, you know, the call made it here. I'm responsible to making sure the phone system works. The dispatcher accepted the call. I'm responsible for making sure, working with our GIS person here, making sure the address validated. And then when they dispatch an officer, making sure that their MDT work or their fire apparatus MDT knows where they're going and they get there. And it's pretty intimidating, especially when I first started out here, knowing, you know, not a lot of people know a lot about 911. You know, how does it work? Is it just, you know, it just works? Well, and it's good that people think that, because hopefully we're doing everything right here, that it just works. But you know, definitely the first couple of years, it's pretty intimidating knowing, you know, this is 911. We're talking, you know, the cops pulling you over or the fireman coming to save your life. That's me on the back end, making sure everything's working smoothly, and hopefully they're able to do their job better and easier because of everything that's working good up here. For me, the thing I like to do when I'm not at work is the wife and kids. I got a 9 and an 11-year-old now, boy and girl. The 9-year-old boy's kind of the all-American boy, baseball, football, basketball. I always get roped into either coaching or helping coach. My daughter is the 11-year-old. She's on a competitive dance team at Eastern Washington Elite. She's been with them since she was 2, and kind of came up dancing, going through cheer, and then being now on their dance team again. So she's extremely busy with that. So usually the wife's running her one direction, and I got the boy going another. So it's the 2 kids are, I guess, our hobby in our spare time, and that keeps us real busy, and we're not shuffling them from baseball or dance. Usually going to the Oregon coast, more like Cannon Beach specifically. We try to do that once or twice a year, and that's kind of, I guess, our other passion. And you know, hopefully if we play our cards right here in about 30 years when I retire, maybe that's where we'll end up. Hi. I'm Craig Hamilton. I'm the CAD coordinator at Benton County Emergency Services, and I am Richland.
In addition to being a City of Richland employee, Craig is also a graduate of Richland High School and WSU Tri-Cities. Craig's career with the City of Richland began 11 years ago as an information systems help desk professional, but he spent the last 6 years at Benton County Emergency Services. A piece of information that Craig has learned in his time with BCES is that no matter where you are and what you're doing, know your location. That way, if you need to call 911, responding crews will know exactly where to find you and can begin administering aid as soon as possible.
That's some good advice, and while I do not know our exact location here on the Columbia River, I do know it's time to take a commercial break.